Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing polishes that I wore with you in the month of July. I don't know if it's just summer, but July was also absolutely chaotic for me. I did manage 6 manicures. I'm hoping that in August, the kids go back to school and things kind of slow down and normalize just a little bit, that I can get more on a swatching schedule to begin with, but B, more of like a posting schedule. So bear with me. Hopefully August brings us normalcy. But I did have 6 manicures this month. I will link in the description box anything that is available, and if a product or polish is not available, I will just link the maker's sites. The first polish that I wore is I Must Not Tell Lies from Glitter Daze. This is a very pale nude base, and then it's got larger ultra chrome chameleon flakes and then a smaller micro ultra chrome chameleon flake. This was like one of those collections that I absolutely had to have years ago, maybe 5 years ago, 6. This was something that I was like, yeah, I really need that. So my parents so lovingly heard my cry for help and got this for me for Christmas, the entire set. And I do still use them periodically, so a very solid purchase on their behalf. This has a great formula. I did do 3 coats for full coverage. I do think it was just fine in 2, but that 3rd coat really helped solidify the deal for me. These larger flakes that are in here are a big, like, older school indie thing, and it really just brought me back, and it hit the sweet spot for me. That is what I was kind of looking for at the time of choosing this. Like I said, I did do 3 coats. I did polish it off with a nice thick glossy top coat, and removal on these are easy. So in my swatch photo, you're gonna see 3 coats of I Must Not Tell Lies in a glossy top coat. I'm looking at like my pile of polishes here and realizing 3 of them are from my brand. That was not done intentionally, but the next polish that I wore is Things Aren't Always What They Seem from my brand Pampered Polishes. This is a red jelly, and it's got an assortment of black and white glitter. To be fair, I did not pick this, my husband did, so I am a big fan. Everything went on nice and smoothly. I got full coverage in 2 coats. I was able to, at certain angles, make out just a tiny little bit of nail line still, so if that's something that bothers you, maybe you would want 3 coats on this one, but I was happy with the coverage at 2. A good amount of glitter comes out of this. I didn't have to fish or swirl around for glitter, and everything spread out nice and evenly and easily across the nail. I did go in with a thicker glitter smoothing glossy top coat, just 1 coat of the Super Chic Marvel Liquid Micro Top Coat. I'm still working my way through that, so I did use that for this manicure just so I didn't have to apply anything else, and it was kind of a one and done thing. This is glitter, so it is going to take a little bit of scrubbing to remove, and in my personal experience, red is one of the bigger cuticle stainers, so my fingers have been so dry. I've been neglecting my cuticle care. I was very scared of this like removal process staining my cuticles and all that good stuff in the removal. However, it did not, so I was very impressed with that. In my swatch photo, you're going to see 2 coats of Things Aren't Always What They Seem and a glossy top coat. We had a little weekend getaway, and so for that weekend getaway, I wore Something Strange from Rogue Lacquer from September 2020 polish pickup. This is a neon green base, and then it's got a tiny blue microflake and a tiny silver microflake as well. This wasn't something that I sought out. I, again, opened my Rogue drawer and I said, these are not getting enough love. So I randomly picked one, and this is what got pulled out, and I was ecstatic. I do love a neon green. It's probably, maybe besides pink, my favorite neon colored wear, so thrilled with that. The formula is excellent. I got full coverage in 2 coats. These flakes are basically embedded in the polish. They take 0 manipulation to move around, and it had an excellent formula. It did dry down on the dull side, so I went in with a normal glossy top coat to finish this off, and I had 0 issues, and my manicure was absolutely beautiful throughout that weekend. So in my swatch photo, you're going to see 2 coats of Something Strange from Rogue Lacquer and a glossy top coat. My sister got married at the end of the month, therefore we had a lot of family in town, and one of the family members that I had in town I hadn't seen her since she was a baby, and she is 19 years old now, but she really wanted to go to Universal, so we spent a couple days at Universal, and what I wore during that period was Think Pink from my brand Pampered Polishes. This just came out in the Barbie collection, and it is sold out, but for my next Barbie collection, I'm thinking about taking this one back. This is a neon Barbie pink, not neon, a bright Barbie pink jelly base, and then it's got an assortment of matte baby pink glitter. I don't know what it is, guys. Pink nail polish really just feeds my soul, and this was no exception. This was bright, this was beautiful. It really hit the spot. She was really wanting to do like Harry Potter things, and I'm sitting here dressed in like all pink and pink Barbie nails, and if I were to live on one nail polish color, it would definitely be pink. This had a good formula. I did do 3 coats for full coverage. Again, it's a jelly, so I could make out my nail line at 3 coats if I was looking for it, but there's so much glitter in here that it's really almost impossible to do so. I did go in again with that Super Chic Marble Liquid Macro top coat just to be one and done with the top coat situation. I wasn't trying to like mess around and play with the glitter smoother. I just didn't have a whole lot of time for that, and I was already doing 3 coats of a nail polish, so I didn't want to mess with that later on. This is glitter, so it is going to take a little bit of scrubbing to remove, but totally worth it in my opinion. This is a fabulous manicure, and I still have not seen the Barbie movie. I'm hoping this week my mom took Cooper and Sebastian, my 2 boys, to Alabama with my nephew. So I just have Jocelyn, and I'm thinking we can make a girls' day sometime this week and go see the Barbie movie. And I don't know if I want to pull this one back out or if there's another Barbie polish that I want to wear, because I already am wearing Pink Perfection right now. So I don't know what I want to do with that, but this one would be the one that I would probably pick. Don't hold me to it because I might not. Anyway, in my swatch photo, you're going to see 3 coats of Think Pink and a glossy top coat. The next manicure I wore is a combination manicure, and this is, if you have seen any of my videos, something that I do on a regular basis. I did start out with 2 coats. Oh, this was for my sister's wedding. I did start out with 2 coats of Adeline from Lights Lacquer. This is just a pinky nude, very, very, very sheer base. Kind of the Your Nails But Better thing. So I did start out with 3 coats of that, and then I did go in with 1 coat of Stars from Starly. This is a clear base with micro silver holographic flakes. Like I said, this was for my sister's wedding. I feel like the neon pink probably was not the way to go. And I knew this is kind of a classic soft manicure that wouldn't be too distracting. I have never been to a real wedding before. I went to my older sister's wedding back in 2011 maybe, but I lived in Texas. I literally flew in the day of the wedding and flew out the night of the wedding, and it was just a here and there kind of thing. And for my younger sister's wedding, I was the maid of honor, so I was trying from like A to Z for the last few months, make sure everything was perfect and everything was how it was supposed to be, and then life just kept throwing me curveballs and things just got a little bit crazier. So everything at the wedding went beautifully and smoothly for the most part. So anyway, back to my nails. This is what I decided to wear, not to be too distracting and to kind of soften everything. And I don't know that it would have been like a big deal to wear that neon pink, but I did change it. So anyway, this is a go-to manicure for me. I wear something like this probably, I used to wear something like this at least once a month, but I have really been trying to branch out and explore other options. So now it's become like a every 2 to 3 months thing. I am just in a rambly mood today. In my swatch photo, you're going to see 3 coats of Adeline from Lights Lacquer, topped with 1 coat of Stars from Starly and a glossy top coat. My hair is not doing good things. The final manicure that I wore in the month of July and still wearing right now and really and truly don't want to take off, this is Pink Perfection from my brand Pampered Polishes. This also released in my Barbie Part 2 collection last week. It is another one that is unfortunately sold out, and another one that I'm really truly considering bringing back. I don't know if I want to do a 12-piece collection and then maybe bring back a few from the first 2 collections and then fill the rest of the slots with new ones, but I do have about 100 more Barbie inspired ideas. So like I'm just like at a complete loss. Or if I just want to finish out what I have in mind for new Barbie polishes, and then at the end kind of bring back, kind of like what I did with my Disney release, like bring back the most popular wanted shades. I don't know yet, but anyway, Pink Perfection. This is a clear base, and it's got a red to gold to green Aurora shimmer, and then it's loaded with those same matte baby pink glitters of different sizes. Again, I have such a soft spot for pink nail polishes in general that it's really, really hard for me to A, pick a favorite pink, but then B, pick something that like I poured my heart and soul into. So I truly love this. I ended up doing 2 coats and finished it off with a glossy top coat. I can still make out my nail line. The visible nail line thing is something that I've been kind of into lately, if that hasn't been obvious. One, my last manicure, or my current manicure can see me out. My current manicure, I can see nail line. The wedding manicure, I can see nail line. And then I picked 2 jellies for the month. So I've been kind of into the nail line look thing lately. And this one really is just hitting the sweet spot. I don't want to take it off. I do have a couple nail polishes to swatch, but I'm just not ready to take this one off. So I think I'm going to leave it on for a few more days and see where that gets me. That being said, it is glitter, so when it is time to remove it, I know it's going to take a little bit of scrubbing. I like to use my little clips. I have learned to cut a cotton ball. I cut the cotton ball into 3 pieces, and then I can get so many more uses out of my cotton balls. But I cut it up, I soak it in a little bit of acetone, put it on my nail, and then put the little clippy over, and in about 5 minutes, everything just kind of slides off. So I'm not too worried about the removal process on glitter anymore. Those little clippies have saved my absolute soul. And at some point I just have to stop talking. So in my swatch photo, you're going to see 2 coats of Pink Perfection from my brand Pampered Polishes and a glossy top coat. And I did just use a regular top coat for this. I didn't go in for a glitter smoother. I used the KB Shimmer glossy top coat to finish this one off. And I have zero texture after, when did I put this? Zero texture after almost a week. So it didn't sink. It didn't like soak into my polish and make like texture after the fact. I really suck at words. But okay guys, that is it. That is all I wore in the month of July. Let me know what your favorite was from my selections today. Let me know what you guys have been wearing in the month of July. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.